The human condition isn't easy to live with. Take love, for instance. You thought you were in love, that they were the one, but now you're alone, feeling sad, maybe unable to find someone new. Love gives people a glimpse of warmth, belonging, and meaning. And then, when it's gone or never arrives, it leaves a hollow space that feels unbearable. You start questioning yourself. Was it real? Was I not enough? Will I ever feel that again? It's cruel how something that once made you feel complete can turn into the very source of emptiness. And when love never comes at all, the loneliness feels even deeper, as if life itself is withholding one of its most essential experiences. The human condition forces people to depend on connection for emotional survival, yet offers no guarantee they'll ever find or keep it. That contradiction, needing love but being powerless to secure it, drives much of human despair. When you feel lonely, your brain releases signals that make isolation feel unbearable. It's the same principle as hunger or thirst discomfort, designed to push you into action. In this case, the hunger is for companionship, intimacy, and love. When you find it, you get the chemical rewards: dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, feelings of attachment and joy. When you lose it, those chemicals vanish, and you crash into despair. What feels like heartbreak or loneliness on a personal level is, at its core, an evolutionary mechanism. The pain of being alone isn't random. It's nature's way of manipulating behavior to ensure the species continues. Love gives meaning and pleasure only to keep people chasing connection, forming pairs, reproducing, and maintaining social bonds that benefit the survival of the group. But the cost is high. The individual suffers intensely when that illusion of stability breaks. Love feels divine, but its biological servitude, a cycle of longing and loss engineered to keep life going, no matter the cost to the individual. We are engineered to need love and belonging for our very survival, and our brains reward us with chemicals that feel like divine purpose when we find it. But when that connection breaks or never materializes, that same system punishes us with an agony that feels just as deep, all to drive us back out, to keep seeking, to keep the species going. It feels personal, like a unique failure or a cosmic injustice, but it's an impersonal mechanism. The suffering isn't proof that you are unworthy or broken. It is proof that you are alive and fundamentally human. You're a victim of your circumstance. 80 to 90% of your life is decided by factors that are out of your control. Random things like who you meet, what random events happen to you and how you react to them, and the decisions you make in the moment are what affect your life. When this drive is unmet, it doesn't just switch off. It builds up as an intense energy, what we feel as despair, restlessness, and pain. Your own pain makes you sensitive to the pain of others. The lesson to be learned is that love, as we idealize it, is mostly fiction. The one that lasts forever is rare. When it fades or ends, you see the truth. The person you thought would care forever often doesn't. What felt eternal was really conditional, rooted in need, timing, chemistry, or circumstance. Once those dissolve, so does the illusion. Love isn't the pure, everlasting force people imagine. It's a temporary alignment of biology and emotion that eventually exposes how alone we really. Emotion that can leave you feeling more alone than before love arrived. Love is kind of emptiness. Yeah, losing love or even just the illusion of it can leave a hole that feels unbearable. It's not just about missing someone. It's about how they made life feel meaningful. And when they're gone, everything feels stripped down and hollow. It's that contrast between having something and losing it that makes the suffering so intense. Before, the emptiness was just there, unnoticed. But now it's loud, crushing, impossible to ignore. Some people can fill that void with distractions or new connections, but others just see it for what it is, a reminder of what can never be the same again. I get why that could push someone over the edge. The grief, the loneliness, the feeling that nothing will ever matter in the same way again, it's all heavy. And the worst part? Most people don't really understand unless they've felt it too. Yeah, that's actually a really common experience. Losing something that made life bearable, whether it's love, friendship, stability, Or even just a sense of purpose can make going back to loneliness feel unbearable. Even if you're technically in the same place you started, it doesn't feel the same because you've now experienced something better. That contrast between what was and what is can be devastating. There are definitely people who suicide over this. Grief, abandonment, and the feeling that life used to have some meaning but now doesn't. Those things can push people to the edge. It's like, before, you didn't know what you were missing, but now you do, and that makes the emptiness so much worse.